What's up there, 70 Great Cats? Matter of fact, I think my camera jumped on the old can't even talk. I think my camera switched on me. It went to the internal camera on this laptop, and it's not that great. But nevertheless, I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to go on and try to see can I go on and do this here video for you at this here particular time. You sent me the email and about you wanted to know how this here program worked. You also said that I had sent this here program to you a while back. So I just wanted to let you know as I got mine up on there on the screen, and I want you to see mine is working. I got it working, and I got my keyboard to turn red. The press keys turn red. And what I'm going to attempt to try to show you on here is hopefully maybe you have the similar problem, just not have your USB, or if you have a USB MIDI cable coming from your keyboard to your computer. I have a USB keyboard MIDI cable going into my laptop, and from my keyboard here, which is my old trusty Casio. I've been using it ever since 1998, and it's still going strong. So maybe that I'm going to show you these settings, and I'm not going to make the video so long, so it won't be that hard for you to download on my server, because I'm not going to put this on YouTube. More than likely, I'm just about to get out with YouTube, but nevertheless, I may have to put it up there, but I'm going to try to put it on a server and give you a link to it so you can get it. Okay, first of all, what you need to do, you need to go into the edit window here on the program and go to connections. You'll need to go to connections, and as you can see here, let me make sure I put it in the view where you can see it. I got enable MIDI input check. I also got enable MIDI through or MIDI output check, and my particular MIDI interface is the USB MIDI IF, and that's the name of my MIDI source. And the output, I also chose that same driver, and that works for me. Now what that means is I got the MIDI through, the output going back from the computer back to my keyboard here. It's playing the sound through my MIDI keyboard. That's how come I got enabled MIDI through. Now if I would deselect that and then play it, you would only hear. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, I deselect that, and then I click OK. And now when I press, but if I turn off the keyboard here, you don't hear anything. But now if I go back, and if I go back to connections, and I can enable MIDI, put my output, the output connection, if I put it on Microsoft GS Wavetable Synth, and click OK. Now you would hear it, even though I have my keyboard turned down. Over here, you would hear the program coming through the Microsoft General MIDI sound source in the computer. Well, at least you're supposed to, but I think I got my video set up where it's not, my audio driver is not really working correctly in this here particular application right about now. But okay, we got Microsoft GS Wavetable, so let's right. I got to check that again. So I go back and check enable MIDI output, and then play it. Now it's playing through the computer, but as you can see, the latency is very bad to use it that way. That's why I always use MIDI through and send it back out to my keyboard. So that's all you really got to worry about there. Is that these are your main connections. You enable MIDI output, and let me see, I'm going to put that back to USB so it won't be so much latency for me. I put it back through my keyboard, and then that way I would have to turn the keyboard up in order to hear it. And then you see, it's almost instantaneous, because see it coming from it's looped back from the computer back to my keyboard. And it will work the same way. It should work the same way for you. As long as you make sure you got enable MIDI port, input, output, and choose your MIDI drivers. Make sure it's in both cases. And if you have it in both cases, make sure you turn up the audio on your keyboard so you will be able to hear it played through your keyboard. If your keyboard doesn't have a sound, if it's just a controller, then you must set this on Microsoft GS Wavetable set, and then you will be able to hear it. But I'm gonna let me be the first to tell you, it's gonna be latency gonna be very, very bad on that setting. So try to use this setting right here, and that'll get you almost instantaneously as you see the notes being played on the screen. You will hear them as well from your keyboard back here. And that is basically it. Now, if you want to change other things, you got your preferences. You got your key press color right there is red. Mine is red, and as you can see, all you got to do is you want to change that color, just press that, and you can change the color from well, I got red, and I'm gonna keep mine on red. But if I want it, say if I want my key press color to be blue, I just click the blue and to go back and apply, and then they'll be blue. I let them stay like that for now, just to show you. So hopefully this here, get you up and running, and you just do that. Matter of fact, if you do what I showed you, there's no reason why, no matter what USB cable you got a USB or one to go to the game port, it should work for you. Just let me know, and I'm gonna try to put this up on my server. And if not, if I just have to, I might just go back to bullet and upload it to YouTube. But this should help you out. 70 Greg Cast. This is Midi Man checking out. Peace and goodbye.